Hey everyone, welcome back to the Shanghai Major qualifier coverage here. This is it, the final series. After this, no more Shanghai qualifier coverage. We will have all of the teams. They're going to be going to the major. It's come down to these final two. It's compLexity going up against Digital Shannons. What do you guys think? These are the top two teams we were saying before. The top two teams that most people were expecting these were the top two in the whole qualifier, and here they've one has to go through and one not making it here. And who do you think would be more heartbroken not going? I mean, talking about players like Bulba, who
DC for sure.
their
DC
team
for
their
sure.
team Tinker run. It's like, oh, and
But then you have compLexity, who went from Europe to North America to train for specifically for
Yeah,
this
that's true.
tournament too. So
It's kind of hard to say. It's going to be heartbreaking for both.
there's going to be a lot of emotion on the other side of those monitors, regardless if it's a win or a loss. So
on the bright side of this, though, I mean, like, we see both of these teams, and we expected both of them to make it to Shanghai. I think this is going to be probably one of the best series out of all of them.
yeah, we get our own mini ultra grand final
So
here.
positive.
So it's going to be great. We don't want to miss too much of the drafting coverage here, so let's go ahead and hop into it and see what the opening of the draft is going to be. Looks like compLexity is going to be on the dire side. It's Digital Chaos who have Radiant in first pick, and with that first pick, they're going to grab up Lady Death Prophet here. compLexity fire right out of the gate with a gyrocopter already.
Digital Cholos actually picked up Death Prophet, knowing it's one of compLexity's favorites, leaving both one of their go-to heroes, which is Invoker and Syllabear, as their general go-to first pickers. So I guess they changed it up a little bit. Curious to see what they're going to follow up with next.
This has got to be. Do you think they need to snag Invoker for Chessie here, or do we not
Why
care
not?
for the Invoker versus Death Prophet?
Invoker's great.
Got to be Invoker, right? So
Why wouldn't you? Because
Always.
they might be thinking of, Lone Druid right now. I think that's the biggest thing.
that's another one.
If they take
that's-
Invoker right now, I think Digital Chaos will definitely take Lone Druid.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, you're leaving with a lot of push here, and or this could be the moment where maybe Swindle says, I know what you're planning here, and I'm gonna try to spice things up a bit, like he did with that AA grab against Death Prophet. What about going back for the AA again? Do you think that might be too bold against a team like DC? Oh, not bold enough maybe. Mirana, pick two. Hello.
Hello, Mirana.
Hi. Yeah.
I think if they're going to pick Mirana this early, they might be hiding something.
I was
From
they gotta have
It
something.
might be OD. That's my guess, at least.
Oh yeah. They did that. The Aoi Mirana roaming with the
Yeah.
mid lane Yawar OD.
So they do take the Lone Druid. This is really surprising. Both teams just ignoring Invoker. I'm pretty sure someone's going to ban it now.
DC has some insane push.
Let's make it that much better and give Aoi something like Visage or Shadow Shaman or something to make it all the sweeter.
Or Chen.
Or Chen.
Although
That-
Chen versus Mirana, how is that?
I think it's doable. It's a little annoying, but it's definitely doable.
Hold on a second. Rob, listen up. I don't know what you're doing back there with the wires there, but they are freaking out our ears right now. Just a heads up, by the way, buddy. So I hope everything's okay. But everyone at home, I hope they're not hearing that.
I think Chen would be a good pickup or ban for compLexity. Otherwise, if DC gets it, they don't really have much for him. Ow.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, he's back here. It's all right. So we got Rob live on the scene here doing our tech support as we get it on through. Rob's the man, by the way. He's the one-man band here through the 24-hour shift coverage of all of the qualifier action. And, well, as we lean on forward to the second phase, a ban on the Oracle coming out from compLexity, something that we've been seeing Theben play an awful lot of here, probably the most out of any other American team.
Oh!
It's just popping up a little bit right now on our end, right there. And I guess maybe just some of the plugs are a bit sensitive, being on top of each other down there would probably be my best guess. Or twist it up. All right. Yeah, they can hear me though, so we'll just keep moving forward with that as it is. Don't worry, gentlemen. Keep it all in, and then we'll just kind of analysis from there. Bristleback ban coming out after the Slardar on the side of DC. They still need to go for a Bulba hero, and already compLexity did a lot of respect towards the typical Bulba grabs in the Enchantress and the Abaddon, so
I'm surprised they didn't ban Darks here. I feel like compLexity could probably pick Darks here.
yeah.
Either that or they pick OD. One or the other.
I wonder how obvious complexity feel the OD may be as far as prioritizing it now or later. We'll have to see. Also, the Chen was ignored so far. Beastmaster, though, going to be the third grab here for Cole. Swindlemelon's grab, it looks like, to the off lane here.
It's a good pickup. I think the Digital Chaos might have actually taken it right there, and completely not taken it. I was a little surprised to see it banned. Not banned, but if they had this in mind, then that is okay.
Test. Am I muted?
I think we're safe.
No, you're good.
I hear
I
you.
you.
Good. Hey guys.
10 seconds.
Remember, I think Chen would still be okay here
5
for
seconds remaining.
Digital Cholos.
Yeah?
Also, a Dazzle might be okay as well.
Reserve time.
It's kind of committing to somewhat of an. I wouldn't even say it's all in. I mean, you have really good late game with both Death Prophet and Lone Druid. The only thing you lack is some sort of lockdown.
Root Roar.
uh,
So reliable.
there. And there's the Dazzle.
Nicely done. Dazzle is going to be that third grab. So they get their defensive support.
It's OD time for complexity.
Maybe. I still think AA isn't too bad.
Yeah, they could still creep in that AA. Even more so now with the Dazzle coming into the picture. Getting rid of all that heal, all that sustain. Screw you, Soul Siphon. And... Or, you know,
10
Chess.
seconds remaining.
Have we seen a lot of Chessy OD at all?
5
I think it's
Nothing
great
I
for their
remaining.
lineup.
I'm sure you can play it.
You think this is actually just a
Reserve
Cormoran?
time.
No one knows.
I doubt it. I think it's too risky. She doesn't do anything for the pushes.
That's true.
She's really fallen off as a core.
Even with the new base damage?
Yeah,
And
it's-
what, attack range as well?
What is she gonna do? I mean, you're gonna 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in. You know, you have your Yasha, maybe Manta, maybe Diffusal, Desto. Like
You
it
hit for
does-
like 80.
yeah, it does nothing at all. You know, you throw an arrow, you miss an arrow.
The Chen will eventually show itself, and it's going to be on the side of complexity. It's a Z-Freak classic grab, so they're going to go a bit more greedy here. But now it's like, if that is going to be a support Mirana,
There's a slight chance.
does
'cause
this
you
leave,
do
I
have
was
your
gonna- does
Beastmaster.
it leaves weak lanes then, right? Because Mirana's one to roam around and get work done. Chen's going to be in the jungle. Who's going to be left in the lane to protect this gyrocopter then? You know? So
Hmm.
maybe
10
it is a
seconds
core Mirana.
remaining.
That's what I was reconsidering here.
Yeah.
Do you need anyone to protect the gyro? They haven't shown any signs of aggression. And they don't put Bulb on the lone druid, so they don't even have like anyone up there yet. They banned out most of Bulba's heroes or have dressed them already.
TC, your War, Steven's probably playing the Dazzle.
Yeah.
So need an AUI and Baba.
I'm not that scared if I'm the gyrocopter right now, right? Like
Yeah, there's
who's
not
gonna
much that can kill
who's
you.
gonna come? Like Dazzle gonna rotate in your lane? Lone Druid or Death Prophet leaving their lanes? That's both highly unlikely. And they have the Chen protect, which is already good enough.
So what do you get then to be a problem for the gyrocopter? It looks like they're going to
Pretty
get Bulba his Nature's Prophet here.
DC's very level dependent heroes here. They aren't going to be able to rotate. They're going to play very safe, you know, for the early game and get all their timings with them. The early tier ones probably pressuring their safe lane
10
first
seconds remaining.
and hopefully transitioning over to their mid, take Roshan and
5 seconds
get the
remaining.
early mechs, early Radiant, somewhat early Radiants with all these early tier ones.
Reserve time.
Very similar draft to almost every draft that they've been running.
Yeah, DC's lineup, it seems all about timing and the early game. If they fall off early game, it's going to be pretty hard for them to come back. It's very, early game dependent for them, I think.
10 seconds remaining.
What if they get like a bounty hunter?
Radiant
For DC?
in
Yeah.
back.
That would actually, I actually think Bounty Hunter would be very good for,
Yeah, I like that.
that'd be a very good pick actually.
With a couple of tracks out, Mirana's ult becomes
It's not
pretty
about track, it's about the
useless,
early game pressure that they can apply because right
but,
now they
yeah,
can't really
Chen.
do much. And with NP being able to port around with Bounty Hunter, it should be an easy kill or pick off, especially on the Chen. I actually think that's a very good pick for them here.
What about complexity? Where do they go? What is mid?
What is mid?
I'm just
Oh.
curious if it's just gonna be a core Mirana. It's
10
I doubt
seconds
it, but I mean
remaining.
it wouldn't be so bad because you have your Beastmaster aura, you'll have your Vlads, you'll probably have some
5
Chen creeps to
seconds
really
remaining.
boost up this Mirana's DPS.
But then you have a Marana. Like imagine a real hero buffed up with Vlad's and
Yeah,
Inner Beast.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you have your arrow, then you have your Starfall, but then after that, it's like you don't do much. But it
Core Marana.
Morana it is. Just some
Uh,
Melon's Doto.
I feel like Marana isn't as weak as people think it is.
I think
it's
Core
one of
Marana
those.
is.
I think it's one of those heroes that, like, if they have a really good Marana player, it could actually work.
That's true. I mean, it's hard to hit arrows though. They have the Bear, they have Nature's Prophet with the Treant, they have like Dazzle for
You
Grave.
don't even skill arrow. Screw
Yeah,
it.
it's
Just
just
Starfall stats.
4-1-1.
One leap.
No, you use it to farm neutrals. So
Arrow?
you get more points than other skills. Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
one-shots creeps now.
Oh yeah, true that. You're
Dude,
right.
you farm newts like crazy. It's
Maybe
insane.
you go
Just
4-1-4.
leap on the ancients
One
on the
arrow.
Radiant side, man. Just
Reserve
It could be
time.
mid Beastmaster. Although I don't think that's.
no,
that's
there's
a
no
good
way it's a
strong
core tusk.
versus- Yeah.
Your two supports.
One-
I still really like the bounty hunter pick though. I mean, he might be useless during the push, but he applies this very strong early game pressure that DC might need. So complexity can't really roam around efficiently with both their Chen and Tuskar, and causing rotations from them.
What else? Is
And DC would be able to split push well. There could be Avenge.
Venge.
They
Venge
ban
is banned.
Venge, so
Oh, Avenge is bad. Yeah.
Spear Breaker, Night Stalker.
No, I don't think those heroes are good.
Winter Wyvern. Not just any Winter Wyvern. This is the new. And
Who?
I quote, improved Winter Wyvern. A lot of speculation around this hero as far as if it's a completely dead hero or not. I've heard arguments for both sides. I could see a lot of justification to both sides. So basically the big thing, of course, is around its ultimate. It still has a tremendous AoE. It's got better range now. The big thing is that they're not going to be taking any sort of damage whatsoever from anyone on the outside parties. So usually now you incorporate it by, you can maybe catch out a quick, weak support, and with the new and improved attack speed, like they will just quickly get rid of the support, delete it out of the fight, and then you move on forward.
Who are you talking about? Wyvern?
Wyvern.
I don't even know what he does. What
I'm
do?
explaining it right now, Demon. Come on, brother.
Spillfish, man.
And you
Damn.
gotta remember also the new item Aether Lens is actually pretty damn nice on someone like Winter Wyvern. You're talking about splinter shots or whatever from a mile away. You're talking
2
an
miles
easier
now.
setup from a curse. You're talking a better, easier save for your Cold Embrace. Not Arctic Burn though, unless you have a Dragon Lance, which hey, that'd be fun. But still, I think the hero could have some viability.
I
there.
think the hero is still actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, the only big major change is to the ulti. The rest of his skill set hasn't changed.
I would imagine that this team would make it known, guys, please do not decide that it was the time to burst out all your spells, which actually to their defense, there's no hefty bursty spells from the side of DC. Maybe a Crypt Swarm here and there, but you're talking about roots, long-winded right clicks, and exorcism.
I think the biggest thing people overlook is that while you can't do any damage, they're still locked in place until
Mhm.
the curse is over or until whoever's curse is dead. And that gives them a lot of time to like set up things. Like for example,
30 seconds
if
to battle.
3 people are caught in it, right? You just wait it out and then right before it ends, you silence the whole team.
Yeah, the silence is really.
It's really good synergy with it.
It's still very surprising for them to pick up a Morana so early, knowing that they were going to get Syllabear. And they're going aggro against a bear, so I don't even know if he's going to be capable of hitting these arrows. I mean, he can prove me wrong. You guys were saying, like, if you guys have a very strong Morana player, then make best use of it.
The battle
It's
begins.
tough.
Chessie Marana?
We're going to find out now.
The doing dual lanes, Chen's going to start off probably his jungle and see where he's going to be able to rotate. He's holding onto a smoke. I mean, if anything, I think you snowball the Beastmaster, get his fast Necromonic on, and like Cole's a really snowbally lineup, while DC is all about timings and level dependent.
They're kind of snowbally too. If they get like a
they're,
pretty
they're
good lead.
both teams are pretty snowbally, yeah. I like Limps Gyro.
So the mid gyro going against the DP here. It looks like Wyvern's gonna come in, do your early Arctic Burn harassment like we're always used to seeing. That aspect of Wyvern hasn't changed, and already down to below half-life between that and the Soul Siphon. And now the Wyvern, of course, will take his business elsewhere. Remaining in the dark, maybe making some stacks, but We'll see if that's going to be enough to kind of boost the Death Prophet
I
ahead.
think he can just like run into the gyro though with the like if you get missile you can just run into him and Soul Siphon. If he tries to rocket barrage you'll get Soul Siphoned. So I don't.
I do like what AOI is doing right now. I mean, I think he kind of wants a sentry on the neutrals, but at the same time, he's just really scouting out the Chen, seeing what kind of movements he's going to make. And he's also leeching, well, he was going to leech some EXP, but he's moving Tornado away.
It's still nice to.
Yeah, he has full vision, of, so he knows
He's
exactly what
frustrating
Chen
the
is
Chen.
doing.
Yeah.
And they have the threat of the MP. Like if it gets to a man fight, Chen will just get TP'd on and give it first blood.
Huh, you let him soak the whole wave. He's level 2. That's really surprising. He just walked away from it.
And now he has Splinter Shot, and he's going to take it to the mid lane where there's already a Soul Siphon. Arctic Burn is out. This could be your first blood. It looks like it will be, and it's going to be Owie who picks it up on that Wyvern. A new aspect of the game that may be complexity, just haven't seen in quite a while. The pesky little Wyvern just floating around that mid.
It was such a good last pick. I mean, they needed a hero that was able to rotate and run around in lanes and create a little bit of havoc and
And anti-push.
a little bit of anti-push as well.
Yeah, like I said, Wyvern is still very much the same hero. It's just the ulti arguably weaker than before.
People just have that stigma against the hero, and maybe some people just too nervous to take the plunge into grabbing it up, even though you look at it and you're like, on paper, this should be the perfect pick, but it's a Wyvern now. And I'm happy to see a team like DC be able to kind of take that jump and grab it up, and it's already paying off for him.
He smoked, but he cast his skeletons. Oh yeah.
Yo, Splinter Shot. Swindle now is going to eat this Arctic Burn, and this is going to lead to another pickoff, it looks like, here for DC. Now Swindle going down.
AUI wrecking the lane.
Level 2 Arctic Burn.
This is like what you see from like an Earth Spirit, just hiding in the shadows, making an appearance in mid lane, getting a kill there, going back to top lane, but doing it with a Wyvern.
Let's see what he puts in his third skill. I really hope he takes the next level of Arctic Burn so he can keep doing this.
Increase that range, reduce that cooldown a bit. I am curious how the build. I mean, I wonder if the build's the same. He went with 2 into Splinter Shot for now, which could mean that maybe he gets a Soul Ring later and farms up with it, but
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
Limp is going to die if he's not careful. He just hates.
A little bit of a Soul Siphon. Owie still wants to step in. Not going to get the bounce with the Splinter there.
He wasted 2 of his
He
charges
wasted.
though.
Yeah, and look at the response already. It's a long
Ooh.
snowball, but look at that move speed. They get him all the way up and over to the other side. Nature's Prophet even coming out on this, and there's another Arctic Burn coming out now. Oh, the damage onto Hanskin at this point forces out the rotation from Bulba. The Nature's Prophet here gets the Sprout, but a quickie to the tree, and the Crypt Swarm's going to be able to finish him off. It's DC now off to the races. 3-0, an early heads-up start for them. But, hey, last series, complexity, were down at the start of the laning phases, and they still muscled their way back.
So at the start you said Chen walked away and let him get all the
Yeah,
experience
yeah.
for level 2.
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
it's a huge deal when I saw that. Like, he just kept the Cyclone on the camp, and it killed off all the wolves, and he walked away from the EXP range, and AUI just hit 2 for free.
Arrow will be off the mark here.
Uh-oh, they got a
And
bounce.
now suddenly the tides have turned here. TC engages for Chessie. Chessie's going to be forced to leap away to safety. Stumbling around right now is complexity on when they try to go on the offensive.
Okay. How do they deal with this Winter Wyvern? He has caused so many issues for them. Chen's kind of...
There's a lane ward.
Oh, I mean, still...
I think he's going to deward it, though, seeing how Swindles reacts to this TP. I'm certain he's going to deward that.
He's caused so much damage this early into the game.
And there you go, dewarded.
He's
Which is
just-
another big win,
he's
because now
closing
you have
up
to
on
be
his-
really scared.
Beast is closing up to his level 6 now, so I mean, if anything, Chen should make a rotation over, because they really want Beast to have a good start here, and I think he's going to be their key hero, key player here for
Yeah.
complexity.
But unfortunately, killing the NP is the least of DC's problems. Right? They have this Death Prophet who has a very easy time in mid. They have a Lone Druid who's getting very good farm on bottom. And if MP dies and they have to use Roar and a Chen rotation for it, I think, like,
Well, they're going in on top lane, I believe. No, they're not. It looked like they were all on top of this Wyvern here, but
this is scary. He's even bullying them out
man.
1v2.
yeah, and an unforgiving root is going to force the Tusk back.
I mean, bottom lane, like, this Lone Druid shouldn't have gotten as much as he did. I don't know. I don't even think they warded their jungle to block the Radiant, or to block the camp at all. So, I mean, like, they're just pulling back, and, you know, Bear was just playing passive until he's level 5, and now that he's level 5, it's like he can bully him, like you said, 1v2.
It's because they have Mirana.
Yeah, that's.
I wonder if they went into the lane feeling like that was not going to be necessary because they were going to be the bullies.
The
in
kill
lane.
potential is very, very low. there.
Uh-oh.
I'm don't think he saw.
Yeah, I don't,
Did he?
did he not?
He was smoked. So
Did-
he,
I think
if he walked
Yeah,
down the
but-
hill, he's
but
gonna.
It was
see-
nighttime in the trees. He might have seen it actually.
There's a ward right there. See it now.
Whose ward is that?
It's
Where's-
Radiant
Radiant.
Ward.
Oh, then he
Oh,
did
they
see
see
it.
him now for sure. compLexity's still trying to find their way onto the scoreboard at this point. Limp cancels his TP going to top, and will just kind of remain at mid lane instead. I'm feeling a bit awkward here from compLexity. Swindle has a good chunk of change here.
If anything, he should probably rotate over to bottom and pick off either the bear
Kill the lone druid.
It's kind of hard to
and
kill the lone
pressure
druid,
the
though.
pressure the tower
Yeah,
as
You
well.
got
If you get roared, he's just gonna either
Roar
block
and-
the arrow.
Roar and Grave.
Yeah,
You
he's
have to
either
work
gonna
through.
block the arrow or just roar you away.
Screw that, just leap in and starfall.
They're going to consider trying it here. TC will get blocked from the shards. He
And
swings
there you
back
go.
over, and there's the quick roar. But they're going to still fall through with this one. They got the snowball. Chen is up in arms with Theben at the moment, and they're going to commit for the Dazzle instead. He gets off the Grave. He goes right for a TP, and he is gone.
That is a lot of time wasted.
Ah, the roar.
It's so good.
It is good. It's sick when your bear's in a good position.
Now they can't kill TC because he's 6. I mean, they can, but it's really hard.
No.
Oh, they saw him
There's a
touch.
3-man roll. He continues to metamorph, and that's going to be a roar. They
Hanskin's
step back
gonna
and
die.
away.
Hanskin's gonna die.
Owie showed up. He gets a big splinter shot off. They're going to get the Chen down. Now they have the Arctic Burn, the slow onto Chess. He's going to be forced to leap out from trouble. There's the Sprout Vision. The Crypt
Let's
Swarm
see.
is very low, and it looks like he may end up crossing paths with too much trouble
Oh.
here. And
Oh.
TP.
Oh.
You got to be kidding me. He makes it away.
That Sprout actually saved him and moved him away.
I mean, I think he still had a chance, but the pathing moved him backwards.
Yeah.
He was actually running straight into him, but I think he clicked past him, just turned him around.
Yep, Boba.
Radiant's top tower is
Boba.
under attack.
Still all good for DC. It gets them the kill. It's a great response, and they could just segue this into a bit of a push here in the bottom lane. And
Why did he shift out of bear form?
Terrific carry doesn't make mistakes, dude. He was baiting.
Just baiting.
Baiting?
man. Yeah.
I know you guys are here. You guys will go on me if I go range form, right?
Huh? Yeah, of course.
If you died,
Switch in, switch out, and then switch back in. That's some mind games.
what was he doing?
He baiting.
Baiting.
I mean, like, trolling aside, I think he actually was baiting. I mean, why else would you do that, right?
only he
Yeah,
may
it's quick.
know.
I don't know.
I think he was baiting actually. Why else would he do that?
There's no reason to do it. Like, there's absolutely zero, there's no reason.
Taunting.
Taunting, okay.
That's
We'll go with that.
Dominance.
Asserting dominance.
Asserting your
You know
bear
what he was
dominance.
doing? He was just, like, trying to dodge the arrow. Like, he's waiting for the arrow. He's just morphing in and out.
Smoke movement here. Cole continued to try to hammer it home and trying to get a kill for themselves.
They're not even going to try for the DP.
They don't want to
Good
go for
scoutage.
TP.
Tower is under attack.
Still right in the corner. They're going to use this time to get a pretty deep ward here.
They can't kill either of them because Bulba's there. It's too close to the tower.
Beast just pressuring top and farming. I feel he's making the right move though.
Radiant's top tower is under
Ants
attack.
get hanging here. They
This
feel like
is
they can get
still
Bulba
really
alone.
deep, though.
They can get Bulba alone. They're going to commit for it. There's a snowball in. Bulba quickly 180s to back up and away. The first rotation is coming in now. It's going to be Theben, and here we go again. Looks like Digital Chaos going to try to turn this one
Oh.
around, and again, Cole will be able to barely make it away in the back end of a TP.
That was a really good try.
That shallow wave almost killed him.
Yeah.
It's a desperate move.
It really was.
Dire's middle tower
That was a very low percentage gank, but they still went through with it because they kind of have to do something.
Yeah,
It's actually kind of good for them that no one died. They might not have gotten the kill, but at least they forced rotations to make a little more space.
Chen's trying to play in the jungle, but even with 2 observer wars down, he does not feel safe, as he shouldn't,
I mean,
because
he's only level 3.
MP can wreck him. Uh-oh. That. Whoop.
suddenly a bear appears. He can't
They can't go on
enchant that one. Changes his target for TC.
I dare you to roar me. I will roar you back.
I don't think they really have an answer to kill Bear anymore. Honestly, they have both Wyvern and Shadow Priest.
You'd have to
save
hope
him,
for
heal him.
A Hail Mary arrow
Oh,
play, which
the
is
arrow.
happening top lane actually onto Bulba. He's able to walk away though from the cooldown, gets a self sprout. He does not have a TP, however, so eventually he will pop out from the sprout and go down. That's 2 down now. compLexity finally get their first 2 kills of the game, and it looks like also some pressure onto this bottom tier 1 tower. And yeah, top tier 1 was taken down. DC did at least pick up that for themselves.
Bear's dead. Oh, no.
No. Savage.
Roar!
Man, how happy are Lone Druid players?
Very.
That looks such a nice ability right there. I'm not a big lone druid player, but it seems like that is just a get out of jail free card.
The power of Alfredo.
Oh no.
Power up Alfredo.
DB's gonna die to this. 'cause
Yeah,
he
no
has-
mana. Whoa, huge rocket barrage damage. 8's a fairy fire and desperation, but the rocket comes in and KS's it. It's gonna be Limp who picks up that.
Falling apart.
Falling
Uh-oh,
apart.
no, is it the Shazam factor? Seeping into the digital
They're
chaos
still
room?
doing fine right now.
Of course.
Doesn't matter. Complexity has a Marana. A core Marana.
Watch her own.
Yeah, if this Marauder gets a rampage, will you eat your hat?
No, because I mean she can get a rampage, but I just don't see her being useful.
She can
so-
still get a rampage and still be useless. Wow.
What a terrible rampage you got there, wiping out their whole team. Rotation back to mid here.
I mean,
What if she 1v5s the entire
I,
team?
I hope she proves me wrong, but you know I just
I
don't
would-
see it happening at
It'd
all.
be nice to see a Marana kind of take the point for once. I always welcome
Bringing
a
it
fresh
back
face.
to the meta, you know.
Sure, you know.
That'd be nice.
Now this Wyvern has level 6. I don't think we've seen a curse yet this game, and we'll get to see the new curse in play now. And if DC are kind of have practice making sure they don't kind of waste too much outburst of damage or skills.
It's such a good counter initiation against a snowball in or a roar.
Yep.
Like they have really good counter initiation, and on top of that they have Grave and Savage Roar. So like once they're actually clumped up as 5, I don't see complexity being able to get clean kills.
If anything, it's this game is dependent now on like Gyro for him to get a good start, good farm, do all the deeps.
Okay, what does MP build? Last time he was in this situation,
Okay, he built Silver Edge last
Silver
time.
Edge,
He
yeah,
needs
but-
to build like either he aims towards late game or he builds like utility for
Mech.
his team to push. Yeah, like
Utility
mech
like
and stuff
mech.
like that.
Yeah.
I think he should actually buy mech,
Mech would be
Yeah.
really nice.
and I think they should start 5-manning like right now.
Maybe Complexity Field. If they can get a kill here, a
Roar.
big one at that, they can
Oh, he has Roar as their main hero.
roar. But he gets uppercutted. Call down. It's too late.
Ooh.
Not going to be able to get it off.
That's a big kill.
No close rotation. The Wyvern was nearby. He gets off the curse, and it's on the full team. And you can see that quick attack damage come out. And it's going to finish off the Chen now. But Complexity still feel confident. They got the Chen army to fight with here. Beastmaster Roar. They go for the Dazzle. They're going to get him. And now they step back. Reposition. Death Prophet coming in now with a double damage. It looks like the Soul Siphon going to be coming off here. And the Exorcism, but
That arrow.
TP. It's
He
going to
would've
stop
died in DD too.
Yawar from being able to get anything done. What a
Wow.
shot from Chessie.
That
The
arrow.
arrow right there. The Marana, holy crap! A support Marana could have done the same, but you know it's perfectly fine.
Radiant's bottom
But I mean, it's very good what Cole's doing. You know, they really understand how their team composition works out. You know, their 5-man is extremely strong. I think Beastmaster has his Necrobook 2 now. They should continue just running around, just pushing DC out of their own forest, limiting their farm.
I think DC should just start 5-manning. Well, I mean now they have to wait again.
It's
But-
kind of hard. It's a little difficult.
like
right
if
now.
they,
It's
if
just
they were
5-man.
there to protect after the snowball, I think they would have gotten.
They would have
wiped.
gone a wipe. Yeah.
But they weren't.
I think Boba buys mech and then they go together. By the time he has mech, Ghost should be close to up or up, and then they start fighting together.
Yeah. Curse should be back up by then too.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, that
damage.
early creep clear coming out
Yeah.
from your
AUI
Wyvern.
got a lot from his early game.
Yeah. And he continues to spread out. Chessie moving forward, just dishes out the arrow. It's not going to land. Even Z-Freak trying to swing. Will miss on that one. So pressure from both fronts. A bottom tier 1 is going to go in favor of DC, while Cole will grab up the mid tier 1.
That Prophet's ulti is still down for a bit.
Oh, he bought
Yeah.
booster.
Yeah, he's gonna do the split pushing. I think that's it's fine because Cole doesn't have much of an anti-push lineup.
It's better than Silver Edge.
Better than Silver Edge, that's for sure.
I want to say that Cole actually has okay. I mean, you got, axes,
Starfall, yeah,
Starfall,
well-
shards are okay. I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but
But it forces them to rotate and split up.
yeah,
and DC,
they're not going to go with their game plan of
Mm.
moving forward.
Where does Marana build? Maelstrom Yasha?
Maelstrom would be pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
Deso, I don't need it.
I actually think that Mirana should get Midas just to keep up.
See, that's very sad to hear. You know, it's
What
fif-
about a
But you
good
kind of
old-
have to, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna find kills non-stop in Snowball.
I would agree, but I mean, he's already
But it's a core Marana. Nothing
Yeah.
will save her. That's what.
he's
Oh,
building
he's getting
drums.
jumps.
Maybe you get a Dragonlance to a later BKB Butterfly.
Oh great! You hit for 70 damage.
Hey, he has phase.
Starfall,
Oh no,
though.
he has treads. Never mind. He hits for at least 80.
I mean, the last
Got him
time
with the
Core
base damage
Marana
boost.
was very viable was like 6.48.
It was a long time ago.
It's
It's the
long
Angel.
time. Angel.
The
We
Angel
saw
days.
some Mason Marana at TI4.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Good point.
When was just EG? Mason Marana was pretty legit.
I think it's just one of those heroes. You have to have a player that's super legit with it.
Yeah.
Not everyone can be a Sing Sing.
Or Misery. Misery plays a pretty sick Marana as well.
Yeah.
He plays it off lane.
Yeah, they did that at what, ESL or Red Bull actually. Some secret. Arrow out.
Ooh, he just ran.
Woo!
I think he saw
Up
it.
to the high ground we go. Nice little perk for Wyvern being a support player. You'd love to have a free escape. Top lane, look at the havoc caused
Oh.
here. Bulba's army, the ghosts are out. They quickly look to retreat. It
If
look
any-
like they'll both make it out safely.
This is very good, actually,
Yeah, that was
for
really good.
complexity. No, it worked out for DC, but at this moment, Cole should really capitalize, knowing the fact, Death Prophet's ulti is going to be down for about 2 minutes.
I agree.
Yeah.
They should take advantage. Either Roshan would be
Rosh.
nice. Roshan would be very
They
nice.
need a hit before the Radiance Bear. It's coming out very soon. And if they don't,
Just recipe.
yeah, if he gets Radiance plus the Ghosts are up, they can't take a big
A
fight.
tier 2 would be nice too, but it looks like they are heading towards Roche.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say sometimes. The Winter Wyvern ulti is still a big threat.
That's true.
Oh, it doesn't see
And
the
it's
other
got
one.
longer range now than it did before and a bigger AoE to work with.
This ward. Do they even fight this though?
I don't think so. It's too risky.
Too risky, right?
Is
I
it-
feel like if I was Wyvern, actually no, that's still too risky too. You don't want to feed a kill.
What's Wyvern getting?
Because they
More
have
stuff?
Hawk. If they
They
didn't
have
have
Hawk.
Hawk or Sigil, maybe you go.
Oh.
Solo Curse might have been just
Nah,
very
he-
defensive,
he needed,
yeah.
He needed to. He was going to die.
Really?
I think so.
Don't they see
He
the
has
team
Necro
Roche?
3. Necro 3.
Oh, he's
No,
Necro
Necro 3,
3?
yeah.
He's Necro 3.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's dead.
He can solo kill.
JK.
Necro 2 he might have been able to as well. With the aura.
Okay, this is actually fine for DC. I mean, you get something out of your Rosh kill. It's just okay.
Yeah, they're
Even-
getting farm. I mean, they're not like lollygagging around. They have accepted the fact that they will not be contesting this
Aren't all
Roche
the
at all.
Chen creeps and Necrobook gonna own during Winter's Curse?
Yeah.
Yep.
1810.
In Inner Beast?
Yeah, and Inner Beast. I think that's one of the main reasons why they picked it up, because they're gonna get buffed by so many different things when he curses.
Oh, Boba has Scepter. That's very good farm.
I wonder who
think
it
he's
is the priority curse target then that's going to be able to.
I think that's kind of the nice thing. And I mean, you can. I think killing off any of them is pretty good.
Oh, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
a Chen,
I would say,
Tusk, Marana, all of them.
Yeah, all of them are fine.
Force staff is going to be complete there for Aoi. Agnem's picked up from Bulba.
Boba Rat Doto.
Bobino.
Boo Boo. Blue Blue.
Yeah, what do you do now if you're a Chen in this game? Let's say your early game wasn't really about the Chen moving around making big ganks happen. He unfortunately was coming up a bit short in multiple opportunities. He's got a mech at least for now. He's the team
You-
sustain, but creeps, are they going to be able to manage in a?
Grab some nice centaurs.
I think
and
you have
get-
to have big plays against the Winter's Curse. I think you can like send back and heal and keep someone alive. Is that good enough?
That's good enough.
I think that's good enough.
I
When
don't
you
know.
Winter Curse, if Chen doesn't get caught, you have your mech, you have your Hand of God, you can send him back.
Yeah.
It's fast though, so
It,
we'll
it's
see.
mostly about like him being able to do stuff during the team fights. Like he can't really split push that easily. Not for like an NP. That's a lot of trees.
Dang.
Ouch.
Swindle's like, where the hell did that come from?
You can get sent back right now.
Kills
Nice.
Hawk. Nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
possible catch here onto 1437. Good shard block comes out from Z-Freak, a Rocket Barrage follow-up, but a response is in
Oh,
order
no.
from DC. They're going to be moving on in. Marana trying to help out with the Moonlight Shadow, but
Your war.
That
Did he get?
was-
I think he got silenced after he could have punched him. Punch him.
That was like a
Punch wouldn't have done. He still would have got grave off. It's not long enough to disable.
It would have been close.
He would have got grave off 100%.
That's really good for complexity. They baited out a DP ulti.
No, this is their timing. They're gathering up for a push already. No DP ulti is down.
They do have.
They have an
Radiance, though.
Aegis.
Radiant's top
all
tower
right,
There's not
we'll
a
see
group
what
up,
they
and
can
Wyvern
do.
doesn't do much here. They're okay.
Ice Splinter Blast.
Yeah, keep Splinter blasting while you can right now. Even goes into Arctic Burn, maybe to come in from a safe angle, but
They might even go high ground here. Oh no,
I think
Beastmaster's
it's
too far.
way too early to go high ground.
Beast is too far.
It's too risky.
I think they would get
Yeah.
crushed.
If anything, he's just gonna push in mid. Set up for mid as well. Murana's set up. He's using a hawk to try to find the beast. Not beast, Syllabear. Middle.
Looks like TC's
Nice.
making it out the other way here, but they did catch a arrow on the bear. It looks like he'll get the roar off, flees them away, but Limp doesn't want to let this bear go.
They're still gonna go into another tier 2. DP ulti is down. In another minute. DC's making the right call by just split pushing with both Prophet and the bear.
They're getting close to that point though where compLexity might not be able to group up soon. Like their split pushes are getting very, very farmed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is definitely pressure on complexity to.
Curious if TC is gonna opt for the Vlads or just going straight into the Kyros.
Should be fine, right? He has haste. Yeah, he's fine.
I think Kyros is better. I think you play the long game here.
No, Vlad's still good though.
I think
know.
Vlad's is still good. Yeah.
True. True that.
Nice, decent armor, helps push, helps with a lot of factors. No one else on DC can really get Vlad's.
Looks like Jesse is going to be going for a Maelstrom here, or at least has the hammer for now.
Let's go in BKB.
Why are you laughing, Jimmy?
I don't know. It's
I think he has to get Maelstrom. You need
You
a
need
way
some
to clear.
deeps.
Yeah.
Dessel's a bad item.
Maelstrom.
Strong.
Maelstrom.
Storm.
Maelstrom?
I
Oh,
always
he has
said
money.
Maelstrom, and then like looked, I'm like, what the hell's that R doing there? Fine, Maelstrom. Whatever.
Strom.
Strom.
He has the money for it, but he's not buying it.
Oh,
Fine,
Deso it
Deso.
is. I guess they just want to go in with this push. They're not gonna have Aegis anymore. Should be running out, and
DP also has no armor.
it's 18, so it's gonna run out in 10 seconds. Their Aegis.
I mean, Deso is fine. It's
Yeah, you will kill your winner's curse target like super fast though. That's
cool.
I'm pretty
just don't get
scared
caught
about
by
that.
it. Just don't get caught by it.
Just don't get caught. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
leave.
don't get caught.
One.
Just leave.
The
Aegis.
AoE's like 500 now.
Yeah, just don't get caught.
So just
Yeah,
yeah,
and,
just,
and the casting range is longer too.
just don't go in with your team.
Imagine
Yeah,
if
exactly.
Just
Wyvern
split
gets a
push.
lens.
Just buy Blink.
Just be a good player and react quick. And don't
I know
get
why
caught.
Jimmy was laughing at her getting BKB because like, wow, she's gonna be even more useless than she already is, and that's a similar thing to Blind Blink, right, Jimmy? Is that why you were laughing?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, exactly. I know, Jimmy, my boy. I'm with you.
Yeah,
If she
yeah.
bought BKB, it's a game-losing BKB. Until later.
Until later. Yeah.
Deso does help with, for the Roche options. in the future.
Roche pushing towers,
Yeah.
good auras, not horrible. DC hasn't really stacked up on armor. It's just I don't like it too much because there's gonna be a Vlad's being built up. You have your Weaver, shallow priest, dude.
Shallow
priest.
Shallow priest.
Dazzle, dude.
Dazzle priest.
Dazzle priest.
Shallow priest giving the
Oh.
Weaver.
Bulba caught out.
Primal roar
Good kill.
here. Bulba, then a snowball, then a walrus punch, and then
I think
death.
did he just TP into a hawk? How did he get there? He got TP back.
He has Boots of Travel. Yeah, he TP'd into Hawk.
Yeah, I thought so.
Bulbino.
Uh-oh. Limp is peeking over the shoulder here of TC.
Oh, look how slow he is.
Where are you going?
Can they get the arrow? It is looking very difficult.
Robin Hood.
Oh.
Are you serious here? Hold on, Gaben? Gaben, I got a vac ban here for you. His name is Jesse.
That was a sick arrow.
His name's Jesse. Get him out of here. Wonderfully set up. Just found
What were
that
you gonna
nice
say,
little
Ben? You were
pocket.
about to say something.
I mean, I think it was slightly risky to shoot the arrow before he started TPing because a lot of them they cut down. So that's why I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I mean,
am
that was
missing
I
really
wonder where
good.
his barrel was though as well. It was
He's
near
farming
push.
Radiance, or farming with the Radiance.
Yeah.
Damn.
Miranda's looking more and more
Still,
useful.
support Miranda could have done that.
It wasn't even his DPS that killed him. The gyro was there with the damage too.
This is true.
He was there for, I was about to say leap attack speed, but that's
Yeah,
also
gyro-
support.
Bottom lane here, we're going to be seeing.
Where's Gyro's items?
more
He just has
reserve.
SNY, but top of net worth. I think he has another item.
Yeah, he had another. He has a BKB flying out or something. I think
It should be.
he should have Dominator, SNY, and BKB right now.
It's really good. His metal is really farming beast.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, good catch. It hit something.
That's rough.
Smoke over.
Yeah, they'll know something's fishy back there, and they kind of readjust their positioning on the side of complexity once they realize what's going on.
Do you think this is the right way that DC approached their lineup, though? Like, I think they had one of two ways. One was fight with DP ult and mech on NP, or two split push with Ghost and Radiance and.
I don't really agree with this split pushing. I think they should have fought earlier.
What about you, Jimmy? What do you think?
It's processing. Keeps me saying.
This process. I mean, if they lose, you can be, oh yeah, they should have been.
Oh, nice little quick force to the low ground. Swindle had already committed the roar, and it's going to be way off the mark. A good split shards, but it's not going to stop TC from pursuing forward. And, well, Swindle going to be sprouted up. The Soul Cypher going to be out, dishing out the big damage. They're going to get the Walrus Punch, but the Cold Embrace is already there. Z-Freak is going to be the target of the curse, which forces Swindle to start attacking his brother. Oh, no! Swindle's going to be going down as well, and that's going to be DC, stringing together 2 big kills.
That's the only thing that I was worried about when DC groups up or decides to team fight. It's because they didn't have enough lockdown. It really is dependent on the Wyvern getting some good lockdown there, or roots from the bear.
Yep.
Because Cole can really kite them very easy. You know, Chen has the send back. You have a snowball. You have your sigils. You have your Marana ulti.
Sprout.
It's a little
I'm
bit.
kidding, I'm kidding.
Sprout, but
They have Axe.
yeah.
That was pretty awesome. Winter's
Ouch.
Curse was allowed him to kill Tusk with just a Beastmaster and a 1 Necro 3 unit.
Inner Beast doing work.
Yeah.
Bop, bop, bop.
And all the ghosts were hitting him too. It was very good.
It does no
rogue ulti.
damage.
No.
No?
It's no damage
Oh.
from his teammates.
Yeah.
No, from.
No damage from
No.
anyone on the outside.
Yeah. Only.
I thought it
people-
was only the non-curse targets get 'em.
Only the non.
Like the people who are attacking
Yeah.
don't take damage.
Yeah. No one takes damage.
No, I thought it's a
No
Only-
one in the
on-
curse takes damage from
only-
anyone outside
Yes.
the curse.
Only one person within the
Yeah.
curse can be taking damage.
And that's
From-
the
which was
person you
Tusk.
pick.
But you can take damage from the enemy team too, which was the ghost. Right.
No.
No,
No?
I
Nothing.
think they changed that.
Nothing.
You
Yeah.
only get hit.
Oh,
Oh,
so
wow.
he
So-
literally
Yeah, see,
died
that's
to
why-
Beastmaster alone. That is it.
rough. I thought it. Oh my goodness.
But you gotta remember they increase like how fast they attack.
Yeah, so they get bonus attack speed and the
It-
radius is
it-
enlarged.
Yeah, the casting range is
And
enlarged.
it lasts longer too.
So
So it was only a Necro 3 unit and Beastmaster that killed him. That's it.
crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
A UI MVP.
and you gotta remember that quick fingered force staff got him out of
That was sick.
harm's way.
That was really important.
Yeah.
The master drafter.
He's a cowboy, man. We'll have to see. The fifth pick, doing work so far. Now has a blink, so making it an easier setup. Complexity though, going for a behind the back play here, trying to sneak up the Roche.
Oh, the Dezo I think might give them enough time to not be able to respond. Yep. Looks like it.
And not even the bear hitting over there now to scout. And by the time it finally heads over there, it might be too late.
Dezo was the
Light
item
Shadow.
pickup.
Here comes the Radiant's last hit.
Oh, hit the last hit. Oh, no.
Very close. Oh, the bear's dead.
Again, roar.
No, he just roared. He roared just try and steal the Aegis.
Well, free 300 gold on top of the Roche kill and Aegis.
Worth it. Worth the try.
Worth the try.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so. He was very close to.
He was really close. Yeah, that's true.
High
Very
risk,
close to-
very high reward.
Yeah.
Boba's doing the I'm never gonna fight you build. Almost has a Doctorine.
Oh, the Bulldog build?
No, blue build.
The frustrating build. This is
I thought
a
it was
headache
Moon
to
who
go
did it
against.
first.
Moon? No, it's Bulldog.
I saw Moon do it before Bulldog did.
The what? The Octarine?
Yeah. The Octarine Scepter.
I think Moon did it in a competitive game first, but Bulldog was doing it
Okay.
in like pubs, right when it came out. I mean, he did. He
I
was
wouldn't
like
be I wouldn't be surprised.
he was showing how crazy it was in all these games, and
I see.
I do remember Moon putting it into play in a competitive match, possibly even first. But I'm sure we'll get tweeted about it about later. Who's right and who's wrong?
Who was left and right?
Exactly. Just can't help
I think you're
yourself.
gonna be proven wrong on this Cormorana.
It's all
It's too early.
dependent-
It's still too early to
It's all
tell.
dependent on Alfredo, man.
The game is so even right now. It's still too
Yeah.
early to tell.
Still not surprised to see that in typical disciplined DC fashion. It's not the highest kill score coming out here. Not a real big boo boo the bloodbath, but at least they'll be able to follow through with the game plan in their farm.
Wait, who has Gem?
I didn't see.
Someone has it.
If anyone talking about DC,
I think so.
if anyone's gonna hold it, it's gonna be AUI
Oh,
then.
is TC's hero? Or is it AUI?
Alright, it's
I think
confirmed.
it's TC's hero.
Boba invented the Octarine Agums.
Boba invents everything.
I know.
I thought IX Mike invents everything.
Thanks, Mike just steals your mom's.
To be fair, IX Mike did it. I believe he was the first to come up with Sniper doing that one patch.
Wasn't he also like offlane void? Wasn't that his thing too? I thought it was. And maybe even
I think so.
Enchantress.
I think that
Mike could be a pioneer.
No, he can't.
Come on, man. The guy made
Oh,
it. No.
that arrow. Pot him showing his worth again.
That's all.
Can't stop the bear yet, though.
Wait, it's not over yet.
Roar it.
Oh!
Worth.
Or
Oh, follow-up call down. They both split. And unfortunately for 1437, he goes a bit of the awkward direction here and is continued to be stalked by the bird vision, but mid lane, Death Prophet engaging for Swindle. Now that he doesn't have the roar, there's going to be the Yule setup. Netted down. Nice
sick
catch,
net.
though, from the Chen. Locks her in place. A beautiful shard block. Bulba says, you're not going anywhere, but a quick snowball catch. Bumps him back into Bulba, and he blinks away. Slippery, slippery. Swindle Melons finds his way out with the help of his comrades. How the hell did they do it? And now it's DC who are losing a couple here.
how's Mirana killing people?
What do you mean? He's just shooting them.
She killed DP.
Earn, snowball, catch, walrus punch. Bulba goes down.
Bulbino.
Damn. Complexity. That was a sick team.
That was like the Harlem Globetrotters
this
right
is
there.
Rax, actually, unless they buy back here.
That snowball save, though.
Where was the Winter's Curse?
He used it.
He's on Chen, solo Chen.
He was
They
on-
weren't grouped up.
They weren't grouped up.
Are you just copying what I'm saying here? Just kidding.
Just kidding. And
Does he have Vegas? He doesn't have. Oh, he does have Vegas still. Let me take this. Manta Deso.
He's pretty strong.
Ooh, 7 to 8K now net worth advantage here. The biggest one by far of the game going.
I'm actually really surprised Cole won that fight still. How much they committed on that bear. With the roar, arrow, other cooldowns.
But I mean,
But just they had no lockdown for like complexity. They were just running around like very split up. The only lockdown is pretty much like Sprout, which Axe can take care of, and then Winter's Curse or Root.
I mean
what
that's
they
kind of
really
that's kind of the thing though. Like Bear is pretty damn important to DC,
Mm-hmm.
and then they lost what, both their bears, or is it just one?
Just
It was just one. I mean, I think DP should have picked up maybe an Atos.
Slow people down. Yeah. So I actually like that.
Because they don't have much.
Yeah, they really
advantage on Lockdown.
Has the BKB really done that much for him?
He just got it.
He had it. He
He
said
had
it
it that
the
fight,
last
but
fight.
I mean he got kited to death.
even
I
the fight
mean,
before in their jungle.
I don't. The BKB doesn't do anything. You know, your roar. There's so much DPS.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred Atos more,
Would
considering
also-
their lineup.
Would also be good if the gyro happens to
Oh,
get a butterfly.
crap.
So
That was really close.
There's one tree that was in between him
He would have blinked maybe. He's quick.
and not have his TP up. Yeah,
well,
you would have
so
axed and then blinked. TP.
I would have. You just know me, Ben. I can't even deny it here.
You would have roared him.
No, I wouldn't have
No,
done
I'm
that.
just
I would've.
kidding. No.
I think if complexity just keeps spreading out, there's not much DC can do. That fight was so good for them because Dazzle was out of position. He wasn't in a position to fight, and then they just kited them to death.
See what talented carry can do now with Alfredo.
well, they get the tier 2
Root
and
denied.
they're rushing forward. They
Oh,
lean in.
big
They get
kill.
a big
crap.
curse, and they just decimate Swindles. That's going to be a primal roar taken out of the picture now. That might have been the curse for DC to kind of even things up as far as structural damage goes. They swing into the high ground. Arrow catches on the Dazzle. He's going to eat huge call down damage and be taken down. They are going to follow it up with a grab on the Death Prophet. And just as quick as DC looked like they were going to be able to get the advantage,
The
it's
gem.
complexity. Going back the other way. TC's going to get isolated and taken down. Now they go for Owie, and it's quickly 4 down all day from the side of DC.
Holy crap.
Dude, that BKB didn't do anything.
Yeah, he did nothing.
It really did
He
nothing.
needs,
I mean,
he
but-
needs armor and
He
HP.
I
needs
mean,
armor.
he
He needs Shiva's
popped,
Atos.
he popped it with like 200 health.
This
too.
Bloodstone's not going to do anything. He just needs his Shivas. Exactly what Ben's saying. Shivas and Atos.
You see that Mirana though?
You see them.
Did you see the Mirana?
I don't have my glasses on, guys.
That arrow caught.
I'm surprised he's
caught
hitting these
Theben.
arrows, though, honestly. Yeah, it was good. It was a good arrow.
And Theben couldn't cast a single thing, and then they just lost the team fight.
Just deleted right out of the fight, and now compLexity just as quick all the way back to the other side of the map, and that Deso showing its stuff with the Manta as these racks will be taking down.
It can continue.
They have no ghosts. Oh, they lost Gem.
I'm not convinced with this split push build. I honestly think they should have fought together. I think they could have done it.
I think that's
I
what the
don't,
strategy
I
is.
don't know why they, if they got the timings on both Wyvern and DP's ulti, they can continue. There's nothing to be scared of or worried about. But they are just playing it safe here, I suppose.
Too safe.
I would have just went for it. It's okay losing maybe a hero, but you know.
I think it's okay to play safe here.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not,
they're-
they're
they're-
waiting for their next timing. It's better safe.
Yeah.
And you know Roshan's gonna be.
Oh,
up
I
in
was talking
probably
more
about
about DC, their overall play style.
Oh,
Taking it too slowly,
Oh yeah, for sure.
too safe. Well, it's not even that safe. It's just they don't want to fight.
I think it was the fight in their forest that really intimidated them and scared them, and they didn't want to really fight anymore.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
'cause I was
yeah.
gonna say leading up to that, it was Owie on the Wyvern being a real nuisance across all the lanes, but at some point it just seemed to kind of slow down.
I think again it was a decision on the Nature Prophet for the Octarine. Once you're Octarine, you're committed to split push.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of gold.
I think you just buy, I mean, not even utility. You just buy a mech and then you transition to some right click or something like that.
Mech Solar. Oh yeah.
Mech solar, yeah. I actually like that.
This utility MP build. Unfortunately, Dazzle has not been able to really do anything this game. It kind of sucks for him. He's easy to kill, way too easy to kill.
Yeah.
I gotta do say though, Limp is really playing extremely well. The highest net worth. Oh, no, terrific.
Roar
Oh
puts him
my.
back, but Z-Freak sets up the barricade here with these shards, and TC is stuck in
Wait,
a
they might
rock
be
and a hard
okay.
place here, but they got the Cold Embrace. It saves him, keeps him alive. Death Prophet dishes out the Exorcism. They do eventually take down TC. Curse is going to be on the Limp. The damage is coming in. Is it going to be enough to finish him off? It's so close, and it will be. Jesse's Desolator damage really doing work onto his own teammate here, but I don't know if that's going to be enough for DC to kind of pull the game back overall. They start to lose multiples here. As Bulba goes down, now they're going to be able to get Theben, it looks like here. Grave is not going to be enough. Bulba already buys back. Same with Theben now. With one Rex already down, soon to be two, this could be quickly a game number one in the bag for compLexity.
Damn, compLexity played well this game.
Yeah.
They really
they
did.
They played so well.
The UI created so much space too. It made it.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
really kept DC in the game for like an extra 10 minutes. I think they're from the early game.
That
She looks
Wyvern
viable.
Cole couldn't apply that early
think it
pressure
is.
from Chen.
Yeah, it's
I definitely think it's not as powerful as it used to be.
Who? What?
The
Winter
Wyvern.
Still definitely viable hero.
Yeah, for sure.
Whew.
More situational, much more situational since he's not imbalanced anymore.
Jimmy, would you go on tilt if you lost to a Cormorana?
Nah, I wouldn't. It would just. I'm not a tilty player, man.
You used to be. You
Get
changed,
her,
man. You changed.
New year, new me, man.
That's what they all say now.
What is it about Cole here? This is going to be the third straight game today from them that they had a very difficult laning phase and just
Yeah.
they knew that there was a game plan they already wanted to do. They didn't seem to have much of a sweat and
That's their
pulled
strength,
it back.
though. Their
Yeah.
strength is their mid-game fight.
Oh, that's his buyback too. His buyback's some cooldown. Oh, this
Bulbino.
is Boba. Blue, blue.
Cold Embrace help from Owie.
Oh, they can save him.
Nice, Splinter Shot, pretty good damage.
Might be able to kill him here.
Sprout into Swindle. This is an Octarine Sprout, so
Pretty good.
Soul Siphon. And they get a kill.
At least they don't lose gem. Usually Beastmasters are the ones carrying the gem. Wow, she's fat now.
Space created as Chessie and Company with a new MKB.
Yeah.
My
she's-
goodness.
She's very farmed.
I mean, that kind of happens when you take 2 racks and what,
Oh,
4
yeah.
kills or something.
This is what happens when you get Cormorana. You win games.
Apparently.
She's still like kind of close to Gyro though, which I'm actually super impressed by. But she hasn't died yet, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is DC's all in here. They kind of have to. Force something sitting around isn't gonna win them the game. Beastmaster being down. They get that pick off. Oh, it was that last fight. They didn't even commit anything too much.
Nope.
No buyback.
And there's
No
no
buyback.
buyback.
Need to wait a bit.
This
Owie's
is it.
trying to
They
catch
have
up.
Aegis.
Aegis and cheese. Aegis and cheese and buyback.
At least it's not Gyro that has the Aegis.
No, you are really committed to this Ocarine.
There's the call down. It's for the clear. Exorcism now going to get started. There's the Sprout. It's on to Limp. He gets silenced up.
Satanic.
Oh, wait,
This
it
is
is fine.
Satanic and an Aegis. They'd have to muscle their way through. It looks like the Satanic's already going to be committed. Gets him back to full. A secondary Sprout comes out.
Oh, he's
But,
unlimited
oh
Sprout,
my
actually.
God, all that damage on the Death Prophet here. She has to take a step back and collect herself.
Just showing it right there. It's just I don't see DC winning. I mean, it's gonna be down now, and they're just gonna go in 13 seconds. Boots of travel on East.
It's at times they didn't even pop the BKB on Gyro.
Didn't do anything. He just stood there.
He did Satanic.
Blue made some summons. Satanic healed right back up. Chen did pop his ulti, but he has Aghanims. How did they even kill Gyro?
It has to be with Winter's Curse.
Alfredo is 200 farmed.
They can't do it themselves. They have to make their team do it for them. But they're not gonna. They're not gonna clump up this time.
Albert on Tusk too. It's a good item choice for the bear.
Too bad you can't disarm your own teammates.
Wait, oh, I thought it was double Cuirass, but no. He's just on the bear. And now Beastmaster as well.
Holy
I
crap!
love this Beastmaster. This Beastmaster build is so sick.
It is.
He's like the best split pusher now. Like he should never show up in any fights. If that was the scenario, but it's not.
So many auras. Granite Golem.
He needs to get a helm and pick up a wolf.
Does Chen not have Wolf?
Hey, it's better for Chenna. It's better for Winter Wyvern at least. But they're not gonna make that same mistake. Look at how they're positioning.
Yeah,
Look at
they're
this.
very
Oh,
split
he tried.
now.
He tried.
He tried.
Now Necrobook kind of zoning back the supports while
That's some good
these
positioning.
cores, yeah, they're like fully flanked out, top, middle, bottom here, attacking that tier 3. There's no easy curse target here for Owie. And unfortunately, the siege is just very real here. Limp is happy to kind of sacrifice what looks like his first life on the return and comeback. Moran is going to get ready with the Moonlight Shadow and now
this is a
attacking from the
chance.
low ground. They're making a move. There's going to be the curse. It's
Oh,
on
he
to
walked in.
Limp, but that low ground, he's actually missing a couple of shots. Limp's not going to take much damage at all.
Oh, he had a refresher.
He had Refresher, so a second curse is still not going to be enough to do any work to Limp. Hand to God Satanic, and that is it. compLexity will be taking game number 1 in the same fashion that we saw them do against Shazam here. Very scary now for DC to be going into game number 2. Cole looked simply unbeatable today.
Very impressed with Cole's mid game. The
Yeah.
mid game plays, their mid game fights, the Tusk plays. Very
That was
good.
really good. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to watch.
A pleasure.
A pleasure.
That was some good Dota. I like that.
Yeah.
So what kind of change-ups now do we need to look for DC to do here? Or, I mean,
They need to transition their early game lead into more mid game control. They had a very good early game from Winter Wyvern, and then they had very good farm on MP, and then they just kind of threw it all the way when they decided to not fight.
yeah, a bit of conflict of interest there. Had a good thing going,
Yeah.
but then they decided to take their power advantage and farm and pressure other lanes, then kind of use it in fights.
They also were maybe slightly too liberal with the ghosts, because
That's what I think too.
they took Roche once they saw the ghosts were down, and that's a super long cooldown. I understand that you need to use it to take down towers, but when you're giving up that much in return, you have to be slightly more selective. So it's kind of the opposite problem of what we saw from the other Death Prophet.
It's hard to say from our perspective who's making those kind of calls like, let's go, commit to Exorcism, or if it's, Yawar-like. I feel like I got this one, but the team's not there, ready to go. Whatever it may be, hopefully they kind of polish those ones out for game number 2.
What are you smiling, Jimmy?
Huh? You just
Just
make me happy.
wisecracking over there on the end. Keep it together, people. We got possibly only one more game left, and then we're all done with the Shanghai Major
Cormorana.
Qualifier.
Cormorana.
Cormorana.
Ah,
Cormorana.
Showed us what
Cormorana.
up. What's up?
Cormorana, I guess.
Good job, Chessie.
I like it.
We'll see if there's
Jimmy,
going to
do
be
you like
any more fun.
Say
Cole
I like
antics.
Cormorana.
good job, compLexity.
I don't want to say it.
Good job, compLexity. You proved us all wrong. Cormorana is very viable.
You don't have to like.
You
grit
don't sound
your
very
teeth.
convinced.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Could you say that one more time for the record?
Then let's cut to a commercial break.
Sure. We'll be back for game number 2 of compLexity versus DC in the lower bracket final.